So I'm just going to talk you through how I finish the ends of the zipper tape when I want a 90-degree turn. In the end of the zipper tape. So lots of bags will have this in their pattern, and obviously designers will show you how to do this, but this is the method I always use and I always find it works perfectly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, because I've already got my zipper pull on, is I'm going to do it at this end, because obviously I want the zipper pull to be heading towards where these ends are going to be turned. So this edge is pretty straight, but it's not perfect. So how I line up the lines that I'm going to be using to work from is I'll take a straight edge of my ruler and line it up against the end of the zipper tape. So I'll make sure that that is nice and straight. So I'm going to come down by about 1 inch. I'm just going to use the end of this as a rough guide, but what I'm really looking for is this line here to be lined up with the edge of the zipper tape. And I'm just going to make a mark on either side. So I'm going to separate the zip out, and then I'm going to start on this side, and I'm going to use this line that I marked before, and I'm going to pinch to make a crease, and I'm folding this zipper tape exactly back on itself, if you can see that. So those edges are lined up perfectly, so it's really nice and straight. And then what I'm going to do with this finger is I'm going to push the zipper tape back on itself so that it becomes a 90-degree angle, but so that this folded edge sits perfectly underneath the zipper teeth. And I'm just going to pop a pin in to keep that in place. So I'm going to do exactly the same on this side. I'm going to use that line that I've made and make a crease, and I'm going to keep these edges perfectly aligned, and then I'm going to bring this zipper tape back on itself so that it sits, that folded edge sits perfectly underneath this zipper tape, the zipper teeth. And again, I'm just going to put a pin in, and I'm just going to put the zipper pull up to make sure that I'm happy with each side. If I wasn't, so if I felt that this side was say slightly higher than that side, if I wasn't happy with it, I would just take the pull out. I would just do exactly the same, just readjusting it slightly. Oh, poke myself in the finger with a pin is not a good idea. And then just make sure that I am happy with where those are sitting. And then what I'll do is I'll take it over to the sewing machine, and I'm going to run some stitches along this edge here and on this edge here. You can do it by hand, you can just put a few hand stitches in if you want to. Some people use fabric glue to keep it in place, but I'm just going to use my sewing machine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sit this edge underneath my zipper, underneath my foot, and I'm going to be about 1/8 of an inch away from the edge, and while that foot is still up, I'm going to drop my needle down, and as I drop my foot down to sandwich it, I'm going to slide my pin out. So what you can do, if you want to keep it in place as you're sewing, if you don't want that zipper to move, you can use a stiletto just to keep it in place until you've sewn a few seams. Sorry, sewn a few stitches. And then I'm just going to take off the excess, cut those threads off. I'm just going to use a lighter just to seal those edges as well, just to make sure that they don't come unravelled. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. So I'm going to drop my needle down, I'm going to drop my foot down completely, and then slide my pin out. Again, just taking off all them threads. Cutting off the excess zipper tape and just sealing those edges with the lighter, just to make sure that they don't sort of unravel. And then that is the edge of my zippers, both turned to 90 degrees and lining up pretty perfectly. So that's it, finished. I hope you found that video helpful. I will be adding some more zipper tape tips and tricks over the next few weeks, so make sure to subscribe so that you'll see when my next video comes out, and thank you for watching. See you soon.